Number 11, monthly report for November 2013, pages 75 and 76. Comments? Director Turnbull.
I have two topics. One is under capital works. It's on the top of page 76. Annual line burying project in Eastbourne. I don't understand what that is.
That's our ongoing program of actually burying the lines in the Eastbourne system because they are all laying on the surface. We're about 60% through that process, and it's an annual approximately $20,000 we spend in the Eastbourne system under our capital mains replacement program.
And when you're burying them, are you putting in new lines?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That's the one comment, and I have another topic.
Maybe I'll take Director Seegers first.
Thank you. On page 75, under capital work, second bullet, talks about design drawings have been completed for a small water line replacement project on Wharf Road in Seashout. I understand you're in conversation with District of Seashout staff.
Yes,
and
I've
Ministry of Transport
just
around that.
yeah, I've discussed it with both the engineering and the operations staff. It's actually should be finished today.
Okay.
It's
Like-
replacing the last piece of the Union steamship system that's been in place for about 60 years.
Okay, so it was pretty minor, is what I.
It's pretty minor, about 7 homes.
Okay.
No, we left it under the sidewalk where it is.
Okay. Thank you.
Director Turnbull.
Okay, it's the note in the middle of page 76 about the landfill diversion, that it does not represent regional diversion. We have talked about that problem at this table quite a lot, about how can we plan adequately and make projections about our progress when we do not have the figures for regional diversion. And I'm talking about commercial, people who have commercial outfits to come and pick up their recycling. They do not necessarily come in to the same place. I believe there's also garbage that is collected separately that I don't know where it goes. So I would like us to focus on that topic as a problem this year. I am not really sure how to address it, but it sure seems to me we should know how much is collected.
Comment?
Well, currently, commercial waste doesn't fall within our mandate, and those sort of discussions could either go through the solid waste management planning updating process, or we're very open to discussions on that. The way it's presented right now is we're just presenting the material that's being diverted at our landfills. So I've had discussions with our staff on how we could better align this with our goal of 69% diversion, because this that only accounts for what's diverted at our landfills right now. So it's not even accounting for material that's diverted through the District of Seashout, or material that's diverted at our through our depots. And so this is still work in progress, and we definitely want to have something that's more aligned with our ultimate goal of 69% diversion.
Is this a follow-up?
Just a follow-up question on that topic, and then I realize I have one more as well. That is there any way that we can require this information to be reported to us? I'm talking about commercial outfits and things. Do we have the authority as the landfill authority here in the region to require that information?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we currently don't have that authority. We could request that authority, but it would be more similar to what Metro Vancouver is going through right now, where they're, I forget the actual term, where they're trying to restrict the movement of waste within their region. And we could request that from the ministry to restrict the movement of waste in and off the coast. And that would also give us authority to do licensing of commercial and industrial facilities as well. And there's quite a bit to it. And currently we don't have that mandate.
I have Director Sugar.
Thank you. Just before I ask my question, was the girl on the crutches our new zero waste coordinator who was in here earlier?
I was trying to find a right opportunity to introduce Robin Cooper, and that was the young lady that was on crutches. She is our zero waste coordinator.
My question is about the transit piece on page 76. Is that a typo? A discussion will in part include budget impacts for 2013. Does that mean 2014?
That's definitely a typo.
Director Turnbull.
And my question is on ports. We're having a special infrastructure services committee to address the plan. There was a Public Wars Advisory Committee this week on Monday. It had been changed from Tuesday. It was not in the board calendar and it was not advertised. So I would make a motion that the Public Wars Advisory Committee, the dates be inserted into the board calendar and advertised to the public.
Director Norton, are you seconding it? Can I add something to that? Just for clarification that when I think that we've got good, the advisory committee meetings are better advertised in our calendar, but I would like to add that they be identified a little bit more clearly. There's some that are unclear whether it's a committee meeting or whether it's a subcommittee appointed committee meeting. So whether it's our committees are involved or not. So I'd like that clarified. So maybe just an addition to that. Director Sugar.
The other thing that's really helpful is when we get sent a copy of the agenda. So for the Agriculture Advisory Committee and NRAC, we're starting to get the agenda. So we know whether there's something on the agenda of that advisory committee that pertains to our area, and we can choose to attend it or not. And that is very helpful to me. I would not normally attend a PWAC meeting, but for these other ones, it's really beneficial. And I know the issue came up with housing yesterday. It looked in the calendar as though everybody was a participant, and it was really intended only as the committee. So I agree. I think the attendees required need to be clarified in the board calendar, but getting a copy of the agenda sent to us would be helpful too.
Anything else on the motion? I'll call a question. All in favor? Thank you.